Hey everybody, it's TGI, Friday the 13th, and I'm Chris.
And I'm Jason.
That's kind of creepy, bro.
No, seriously, I'm Jason.
Oh. Friday the 13th,
Woo!
Jason Voorhees. Fit perfectly, huh? That's pretty
right.
scary, man.
Yeah.
Is that a real axe?
You'll find out later.
Oh, great, great. So this might be my last video. Yeah, so hey, it's the California Brew Brothers with MBR back at you again on Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, I think, only happens twice a year?
I think it's
3
twice.
times, something like that. So hopefully this will be a fun one. That's why we had the Jason mask.
Yeah.
But Jason, non-serial killer Jason, presumably, has found this beer that numerous of you guys out there have tried and reviewed, and we're super excited about it. How about you introduce this one?
Founders this beer. Get it? Founders.
I found-
Yeah, this beer. Sorry. Anyways, yeah, this is Founders from back in Christian and Thad's area there, right?
Yeah, Grand Rapids, born and raised. What?
This is the KBS. It's very popular right now. I see it all over the place, and then finally found it. So we're gonna give it a go today. So this is this is flavored stout. So it's 12.3 ABV.
Yep. This is their Imperial Stout that is barrel aged. Comes highly acclaimed, not just by you guys, but I believe it actually says it on the bottle. So they're touting their own beer, which is great. I mean, put up or shut up. So hopefully this is going to be everything that we think it is. And a lot of you guys have already said that you enjoyed it. The interesting thing about this one, so we found out that this one was aged in oak bourbon barrels, and they are aged for a year, and they're aged in a cave.
The cave.
A cave. Not a cellar, not a basement, a cave.
Somewhere Jason might be hiding.
Yeah, so be careful when you're getting your beer.
Yeah.
No, that's ESPN. Anyways, I thought I had it down. Anyways, so when I did some digging as far as looking up, like, why would you put this in a cave?
Mm-hmm.
The details behind that were showing that it ages better, and it's even fresher and more crisp than if you just stuck it in a cellar. There's a company, a brewery in New York, that was putting their beers for 9 months in a cave because the cave was consistently 52 degrees, and that allowed for the complexity of the beer to really develop. And so that's similar with this beer here. So interesting. I had never heard that, so
Sounds tasty.
I was going to say, it sounds tasty, so it'd be interesting maybe to even compare this to some of the other barrel-aged stouts that we have had.
Yep.
But how would we get into this one?
I've been excited about this one for sure.
You're not going to open it with your axe? Just snap it off the top.
Maybe. Why don't you try it?
All right.
Let's see.
Let's see. Well, usually with these things, you got to knock twice and spin it once, and then, yeah, well, knock twice, spin it once. So here is the Founder's cap, Founder's keepers. Never
We're
mind.
just full of them today.
We are. I'm gonna be full of beers here in a minute. Oh, that one looks good. Ooh, look at the head on that. I have not seen
I'm getting wine.
a head that dark in a while.
I'm getting wine smell. So yeah, completely dark black motor oil,
Yeah.
dirty head. And like I said, as soon as I poured it, I was already getting like the wine smell. So I'm getting it for the nose as well.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little sweet in there.
That the head is brown. It's I don't want to call it dark brown, but it's definitely brown. It's a darker head than I've seen on a lot of beers we've done recently, anyways.
Yeah.
Even stouts and porters. I guess some chocolate.
I get a little sweet
Yeah.
chocolate maybe. Getting the bourbon smell too.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of coffee in there. Smell.
This is gonna be wonderful. I'm
Are you ready to kill this beer on Friday the 13th? I might have more. Cheers.
Cheers, guys and gals.
It's a tasty beer.
Wow.
Yeah. Ooh, I like it. That's a very creamy beer.
Malty.
Wow, malty. Almost thick, but the right thickness. It's not too much, and it's not watery. You get some of these, I don't know, some of these stouts or something that come across, and you're thinking you have an expectation of like a thickness to them. This does it. That's a great.
What I'm surprised about with the bourbon barrel, usually you get that bourbon burn, and you're not really. It's there, but it's not over present. So it's I wouldn't say smooth either, but I mean you get it a little bit, but it's not overwhelming like it usually is too.
Yeah, I was gonna say I get maybe just about the back edge of the tongue going down is where the bourbon comes out and says, "Hey, I'm here."
Exactly.
But like you said, it's I wouldn't quite call it a smooth, but it's not rough.
Right.
And it's very nice.
I think so too.
Yeah.
This is a very, very well put together beer. I've seen it. I've seen people brag and talk about it. And now that I have one and tasted it, you're getting everything that it says. You get the coffee, you get the chocolate. Yeah, I'm getting the wine. Did you get the wine taste out of it? Or especially the smell. You're getting more of the bourbon taste, the bourbon barrel taste, and I was getting like the wine smell from the wine barrels.
I get a wine taste right off the front,
Mm-hmm.
more or less that kind of bounces off the top of your mouth, the roof, and that's where I taste the wine, and then it dissipates into your chocolate, your coffee, and then down the throat is your bourbon.
That's a nice chocolate that kind of coats my mouth.
Yeah.
It's very, like, I haven't had that much chocolate in a beer. I don't think ever. I've never had that much chocolate out of a beer. Have you?
No. I mean, even some of the peanut butter chocolate stouts we've had.
They've been chocolatey, but this is just like, they knocked it out of the ballpark with the chocolate in this.
I really enjoy that they made it creamy. That's what I
Yes.
expect out of beers like this,
Yeah.
is for them to be creamy. When they come across as watery, even though they have the flavor, it's almost like a fake flavor. The creamy makes you really think, wow, they melted a chocolate bar and they threw it in here. That's great.
I like it.
And so been trying something new. Normally, we take a sip, we think about it. I like to take a quick gulp to see if I notice anything different. So I'm going to try that. So when you take a quick gulp, at least for me, the bourbon is there. You notice the bourbon there. And it hits you probably about midway through the tongue, and it literally explodes bourbon. Obviously, I'm not going to gulp my beers, but it really tells me, that the bourbon is in there, and it's a nice taste. Obviously, with this one, I prefer to sip it anyways, just because of how it, rolls down your tongue, and it leaves the flavor going down. So
yeah, it is 12.3 ABV too, so definitely not a session beer. You could probably have one or two, maybe two of these. It's according to the person, I guess. But,
yeah,
but it's very enjoyable. It's a very enjoyable beer.
And drink responsibly as always. Want to make sure everyone's safe out there. Have a good time. What do you want to
go? Right.
You want me to go rating on this?
Yeah.
This beer not only has what it says it has. To me, it's got more. Kind of like a pleasant surprise, and I like that. That's usually a beer either meets my expectations or it falls short.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had too many that have gone above and beyond, kind of surprised me. Although I've had great beers, if you watch our other videos, you'll see that we've ranked beers high.
Mm-hmm.
This one has surprised me. I'm easily going to go 9.7 on this.
Ooh.
It's a good beer. It's good beer.
I like that.
But I'm telling you, high ABV, these bottles They're pricey, but I mean, it's a good beer.
We bought these the day that we ran into each other at the liquor store.
Yeah.
We watched one of our last videos, but they was only given 2 of these at a time.
Yeah.
You can only buy 2 at a time.
I forgot about that. That's right.
So high demand. These things are selling, and if you watch, I think Christian did a review on one of these. He rated it high too, I believe. It's good beer, so I definitely recommend this, especially if you like the bourbon barrel, and then you get everything that's in it. So I'm not going to go as high as Chris, but Chris, that's a great score. I mean, but I'm just going to knock it down a little bit. I'm going to go 9.3.
9.3. Still good. And, hey, anything above a 9 is exemplary.
Yeah.
And
it could very well be a higher score for me. I mean, it's a very well put together beer. I like this.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, if you guys like these kind of beers, barrel aged stouts, this is a must try. Again, this is a small bottle. What is this? A 12 ounce, I think.
I think so.
And it wasn't cheap. It's definitely worth at least having one. But you might get yourself a little spoiled and want more. So.
I think I would. I mean, I already do. So.
Yeah. So thank you for picking these up.
Oh,
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's our review here with the California Brew Brothers doing our normal Friday night review. If you like what we do, please give us a like, share us with all your friends, leave us a comment below. We'd like to hear from you guys and see what you got going out there. Check out MBR's Facebook page, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And there's a contest going on right now for a shirt on Facebook. Check that out. And then I know on the Facebook page, you guys can do your own reviews, no matter who you are, where you are. You take a picture and write a review, or you can actually do a video review like Jason and I do. And it's just fun. Rate it 1 through 10. Sip it up. Have a good time. Don't care if it's Coors or one of these bad boys right here. So, but that being said, it's Friday the 13th. Stay safe, especially if you're camping right now.
Exactly. Or in the water. He hides in the water too.
He hides a lot of places.
What are you doing?
Cheers.
Like poltergeist or something?
Man, I think it was Twilight Zone.
I think it's.
See, I knew someone was going to get it. I needed his help.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.